Do you have your encampment handbook?
Yes, Sergeant.
Do you use the bathroom?
Yes, Sergeant. Yes, Sergeant.
Chaplain's waiting. Does anyone in Delta Flight need to take medication?
No, sir.
If you do, fall out.
Oh, what?
Up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Watch out for the curve.
A little bit louder now. That's what's better. All together now.
USAF, United States Air Force.
Up, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1140, 100 feet, go, go. Jumping down. 1, 2, 3. You all say 1, 2, 3. 1,
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Philip Shapiro, go by SMAC. I am currently the Pacific Liaison Region Commander for Civil Air Patrol USAF. Today we're going to be walking the cadets through some basic aircraft design, basically targeting the key Air Force core competencies of strike, reconnaissance, and cargo, and we're going to let them compete against each other for the best design, and we'll let them vote for who wins. So that's kind of the plan for today. Welcome to encampment. Is everyone enjoying themselves so far?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to lie, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's great. Congratulations on being here. It's an important step and you're doing something that's special. Your friends are just home playing video games and you know you guys are out here getting better and working towards some goals, so that's really great to see. SMAC's my call sign. Don't ask what it means. I am currently the detachment commander for the Pacific Liaison region, so I'm active duty Air Force, but I oversee Civil Air Patrol activities. My background, I was a Virginia Military Institute cadet for college, and then I flew C-130s for about 9 years. Then I tried out for the U-2 spy plane program in 2015. I got picked up to do that. I flew the U-2 until 2019. Went to the Pentagon where I ran the U-2 program for 3 years, and then came back to do this job. So that's a little bit of my background. Today we're going to be going over aircraft design. This whole concept is centered around the U.S. Air Force core competencies. So reconnaissance, airlift, strike. We're going to give you a chance in your flights to go ahead and design an aircraft, and then you're actually going to end up competing with each other to see who came up with the best design. So, and excuse me, I don't have the clicker, doesn't work, so I'm just going to have to do this. Yeah. So, from my Pentagon days, big push toward research and development. We need to get to that next generation of aircraft that's going to enable us to maintain our competitive edge with our peer adversaries like China. So how do we do that? We do that with research and development dollars. We'll have those pushed through Congress. Congress will, through tax money, allocate that money out to the Department of Defense, and the Department of Defense will use that to award out to industry basically who is going to be responsible for what developments. So for the purposes of this exercise, you all are industry, and you are going to use your creativity to further the Air Force mission. Materials that you will use to design the aircraft are up here. When we break, we'll let each flight will send one person up to go get the materials, and then you guys will start working. I'll give you 20 minutes to design your aircraft. When you do this, you can choose the method that you want to present it to the group, but you'll also each have one spokesperson. So that spokesperson needs to understand the concept, and whether you've done a model, a drawing, however you want to do it, we're going to bring team reconnaissance up, we're going to bring team strike up and team transport up. You guys will present to the group, and then everyone who isn't on the reconnaissance team will vote for the reconnaissance people, and it'll be the winner from there. Does that all make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there any questions on how this is going to work?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll leave this up.
Heavy bomb. That's 75 the high ceiling, right? 70,000. But we also want something that would be.
Wait, we are not making the Dark Star from Top Gun Maverick.
Because you just have to make it stealthy. Have radar permeated material like on the F-35.
No one can draw a line.
That looks like
They're talking about compromise.
Like underneath.
What else? The C-130.
This is not going to work.
You gotta wait. So we have designed a high altitude reconnaissance plane, also known as the HART, which is meant to go from 50,000 to 55,000 feet and is radar permeable, which means that it basically is impervious to radar waves so that it does not get detected. So it does have it will have thermal cameras and laser guidance to make sure that it holds onto targets, as is similar to what is in the F-18s. It will have IR sensors, of course, and then it will have a front and low facing radar. It should be going around 2,000 miles per hour, which is about, I believe, close to 2 Mach, if not more than that at this point. And it will have a pilot, co-pilot in a configuration where the pilot is in front and the co-pilot is in back, and the co-pilot will run the camera system and navigation. I think that's all.
All right, thank you. We have gone and taken 2 aircraft from history to prove their worth, and taken aspects from many others, and combined them all into one strong project. I'd like to present this. We have not chosen a name for it yet, unfortunately. We did not get time to that. But we did install all the specs and avionics. We have swept wings, an altitude ceiling of about 60,000 feet, 2-engine design with the engines low underneath the sort of in a configuration like the F-22. We have a Mach speed of around top speed of Mach 2 in that area. Low speed performance is improved by its big wings. We have 1 radar on the nose, a forward-facing radar, flare and chaff dispensers at the back for anti-missile. We have an IRCM unit on top, bottom, and around the aircraft, so IR missiles will have trouble tracking the aircraft in all aspects. We have 2 rudders for stable flight, and we have a crew of 2, a pilot and a reconnaissance operator who can use the cameras and sensors. We do have thermal cameras as well, all mounted in a bay underneath the thing. It is stealthy, like Northrop's project as well. Sort of around F-35 level, not quite F-22, but close. I believe that our project is the one worth choosing, but everybody may choose what they think is best.
Hello everybody, my name is Cadet Tech Sergeant Georgiev, and this is Echo Flight's design. It is meant to be a speed-focused strike fighter. So we've got intakes for the engines over here, might be kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're there. Then this is where all the thrust comes out of. It's a bit old school. Another thing old school is that we're, going high wing and putting the intakes behind the cockpit at the same level. This is the cockpit, by the way. In here we've got a pilot who's on the lower seat because it's multi-leveled, and the Wizzo is on the higher seat. Over here we have a delta wing because speed, and then this tail is meant to be kind of designed like the F-10. Oh gosh, the Delta Dagger and Delta Dart tails. So yeah, we also gave it flailevators, I guess. It's a flap, an elevator, and an aileron in one. And it's got in terms of armaments, we've got a gun in the nose, obviously flares chaff out the back, like maybe here. And then we've got a bomb and, there would be other hard points along the wing. So yeah, that's it. You could attach a lot to those hard points.
Good everyone. The aircraft that we came up with was the B-66. It's supposed to be a high altitude Mach 1.5 capable bomber. It has a crew of 2. It was designed after the Dark Star, but instead of being purely a reconnaissance and stealth aircraft, we gave it a higher wing to fuselage ratio. We incorporated lifting body elements. We increased the overall size of the wing surface area, so it would be able to carry up to 50,000 pounds in bombs, whether that would be cruise missiles, dumb bombs, or laser guided weapons. Again, it would have a crew of 2, so the pilot would sit on the left, and then the weapon system officer would be on the right. It would have things like pressurized oxygen in case something went out. It would have things like flares, chaff, just in case it got locked onto, but we would have put RAM on it, which is a radar absorbent material. We would have electronic warfare sensors. We would have electronic warfare suites, sensors.
10 seconds.
Sensor fusion. It would have IRST, so infrared search and track.
Time. Good job. All right. Echo. It was pretty even. Who was it? Someone judge that. Somebody. Bravo. Bravo by a nose. All right. We're gonna get through trans.
A CK-178 Quacker. A max range of 8,500 miles without refueling. Max load of 45,000 pounds. A stealth transport and refueling plane with a length of 162 feet and a wingspan of 81 feet. Max speed of Mach 3, and has the stealth benefits of the modern age. Our design inspirations were the Hercules C-130 and the B-2 Spirit Bomber.
All right, Delta.
I think ours is the most like.
That's on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this will be the carrier plane to end all carrier planes. So this port at the back will hold a like 20,000 pound jet engine motor. It will actually be a rocket. So for takeoff and landing, this whole thing can be moved up and down. So it can have the maneuverability of a C-17 while being able to carry more than 3 times the cargo of a C-5 Galaxy. So 1 million pounds of cargo in this thing, and it has the capability to land faster, quicker. It can go Mach 10.2. It is the fastest plane ever, and it can carry the most things ever. But there is a small twist to it. It may be the most expensive thing ever built by humans ever. But besides that, it's the best plane ever. And who cares about budget when we're just going to tax America? Okay.
Charlie. Delta. I think that one was a tie. I think it's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. Good job, guys.
I'm from Wheeler Squadron on Schofield on Oahu, Hawaii, and I'm here at Hawaii 2023 Encampment. I had loads of fun today. I really enjoyed all the challenges and all the new things I learned from all the encampment staff. I really enjoyed bonding with some of my friends and some of the people I weren't close to at my old squadron. It's a really fun experience, really great experience. It's a little rushed, but it helps you with time management and things like that. So.